in a dungeon underneath the village of Mitra's Fist, having been sent there on an expedition edict from Bishop Devilius of the Forum of Stability to locate an ancient artifact known as the Insight of Mitra. And you found out that the town is a good deal less friendly than they first appeared on the surface. Having worked your way partially down into the depths, you reunited with your kidnapped comrade, Duodecius,
It was all part of the plan.
and have been slowly making your way up various levels of the dungeon. Currently,
I thought we were trying to make our way down.
Well, at the end of the last session, you guys had gone up this really long flight of stairs, about 100 feet long. Most of the floor and the walls in this dungeon appear to be made of a gray flagstone. However, the left wall of this staircase was made of a rough, light-absorbent black rock. And at the top of it, you are standing at a T intersection of a 20-foot wide hallway. Behind you, to the west, is a set of stairs descending. To the north, the hall goes as far as your light and dark vision can see, before trailing off into darkness. To the south, the hall goes 30 feet before opening up into a dimly lit chamber. And you can kind of see moving lines of light on the wall that would indicate there's some type of water in there. Also to the north, you can see that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, for pretty much the whole distance that you can see, is still more of that rough black rock on the western wall heading to the north. Though the floor, the ceiling, and the eastern wall remain gray flagstone. To the south, it's all gray flagstone.
I've once again totally lost track of where we have and haven't been in this dungeon.
Do you have a picture?
No.
Shit. Well, so we all agree we're going to die in here, yeah?
I have no intention of doing so.
Did we complete a long rest under?
You had a long rest last session, though you have not completed one, very recently.
Okay.
As I said, at the end of the last session, you guys had just ascended this 150 foot staircase. Which behind you, you can see trails downward into darkness. North is a hallway where you can see more of that black rock. To the south, 30 feet, and then a room that looks to contain a water feature, based on the way the light is shimmering and dancing on the walls.
Alright. I feel like I remember someone wanted us to rest. Can anyone confirm that? Or is everyone currently topped off on resource and HP?
Doesn't look like I need anything.
Beta is not topped off on anything, I don't believe. Yes, Beta, we took a short rest, so I'm fine.
Okay. Twidget, how are you looking?
21 max HP and 4 levels of exhaustion.
That's right.
Hmm.
That's why we were going to be taking a rest.
Yeah, because the last fight.
Yeah.
I
there's
hadn't
that.
had my sheet open when you first asked. So I was like, I think I'm fine. Then my sheet opened and go, no, I am not fine.
Yeah.
Bartimus, we're level 6.
Thank you.
You got the right character this time?
I do.
Which character?
Bartimus.
Last time he played, he had accidentally grabbed the wrong one.
Are you playing
Yeah.
a druid?
No, I am playing a barbarian path of wild magic.
Oh, yucky. That's good. 'Cause we send him to the front. That's awesome. He can hold him off till Faya gets here.
I got you, homie.
Mister? I don't think Faya will ever be getting here.
Check your calendar.
Am I on the wrong day? Faya's on Saturday. Isn't it?
Today is
Monday,
Saturday.
isn't it? Faya's on Monday.
Faya's on Saturday. Well, Under, I guess you're the new Monday DM.
You know what, y'all? Shut up.
All right, yeah. Let's
You go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die.
All right.
If you do the right drugs, you can see hell without dying.
Drugs are buying. Okay.
I want that shit Dante Alighieri was smoking.
Dante makes one fan fiction where he puts everyone he doesn't like in hell, proceeds to convince the entire Christian world that that's actually what hell is with no theological backing.
Yeah, I mean that's how a lot of Christian lore works, though.
I mean,
It's like, hey, you know that guy who's mentioned for one sentence in the book of Genesis, Enoch, who was taken by God. Yeah, well, I read a bunch of books about him where he turns into my OC Do Not Steal Metatron, the best angel ever, better than Jesus.
Yeah, right. It's like a really weird version of Arthurian myth where the French got involved to make Lancelot.
Yeah, except it happened way, way earlier.
Metatron was a whiny dick.
yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was the herald. All he does is talk.
Well, there's a reason the books of Enoch are considered apocryphal.
I mean, I used him as a template for making an NPC, but I mixed him with frickin', Professor Moriarty to give him some actual,
That would be a terrifying
Spunk.
combination.
All right. I think we're distracting
That would
ourselves
actually
pretty
be
thoroughly.
terrifying combination. Professor Moriarty and Metatron. That would be that's fucking horrifying.
All right, Under.
Let's go left.
I thought we wanted to take a rest because you're
Yeah,
fucking
because-
crippled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. That came from Shadows, right? That's how that happened?
No, it wasn't Shadow. It was a big fucking demon bird. It was a demon prince of Zeech in blackface.
Ah.
It's that big black vulture bird thing.
Why
Yeah,
is it doing
Thousand Sons,
blackface?
Demon Prince, and or Lord of Change, maybe.
I was making fun of that particular kind of demon.
Yeah.
Well, blackface isn't very funny.
Exactly.
You.
That's why we're making fun of the demon with that.
I'm a dude disguised as a dude, pretending to be another dude.
Who
Dude.
knows another guy?
Okay. I think Under. How many entrances are to this room?
What room? You're standing in a T intersection.
That's why I said
Go
we
left. Go left.
Ah.
Oh, hold on.
We're at the top of the
Navigation.
stairs, standing in a T intersection that goes left at the top of the stairs or right at the top of the stairs. I say go left.
Okay.
We don't know what's up here.
Bad thing.
We don't have a safe place to rest. We need to find one.
My
Or we go
coin of
back down.
divination confirms left seems like the best path.
Okay. You guys start going left down this hallway. What's your marching order?
Bartimus's ass. I'll type it up, but Bartimus's ass is up front.
I got a 14 passive.
I'll probably be up there with
That's
him.
really high.
Tank pretty well. I'm in heavy.
Under how wide is the corridor?
It's 20 feet.
Okay. Wait, it's 20 feet wide?
Yes.
Beta's in heavy armor.
We can march 4 across.
Yes.
Why don't we do a box formation?
Yeah.
Put me
Yeah.
up on Pete's shoulders, and then front, back, and sides. I remember pork chop, or no, squash. Squash is melee. That's right. Who do we
No,
have? that's
squash isn't
ranged?
melee. Squash is ranged.
Oh, squash. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, then squash
Right.
in middle, me on his shoulders.
Well, he's ranged and melee. He's throwing.
All right, and then duo and just duo. All right, this is our marching order. Bartimus and Beta up front, Squash and Twitch in the middle, duo Decius in back.
Okay. So you guys start marching along this hallway. The black, rough stone to your left, gray flagstone to your right. After 160 feet, you see that the black stone ends, and gray flagstone continues, on both the left and right walls. Another 50 feet beyond that, the hall comes to a dead end, a pair of closed wooden doors capping the end of it. So you guys walk right up to the doors?
Wait, do the doors seem like is there anything odd about them?
No.
All right, yeah, we walk right up to them.
Okay, you walk right up to the double pair of wooden doors, capping this dead-end hallway.
Sorry, I had to pull my pizza out of the oven. Did I miss anything?
You
walked
walked
up
to
to
the
a
end of
door.
a hallway, where there is a pair of closed wooden doors.
Ooh, can I one listen to see if there's anything on the other side? There's a pair, so they right next to each other, or what?
Yes, like French doors.
Oh, okay. Can I try to listen and see if there's anything behind it?
Sure, make a perception check.
Mm-hmm. I can't hear shit.
Nope, you don't hear anything.
All right, well then, see if it's unlocked.
All right, you try the handle. The doors do appear to be unlocked.
Okay, well then I'm gonna open it a little bit, peek my head through, and see what's on the other side.
Okay, make a stealth check as you ease the door open. And are you easing the left or the right door open?
Let's go left door
Okay.
open.
Right, 'cause that way you're looking to the right.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not very stealthy either.
Yeah, as you start to open the door, looking in and to the right, you can see it looks like it opens into another 20-foot wide hall. Though the opposite wall that is across from you, you can see appears to be a series of cells with rusting iron bars going from floor to ceiling. You hear to the left, so you can't see it with just a cracked open door, the scraping of wood on stone as you can hear several people standing from chairs. And you hear a voice call out, "Hey, who's there?"
No one. And I just shut the door.
Alright, you shut the door as you guys hear the sound of armored boots coming towards the door.
Is there like handles?
Yes.
Like, so do they have like a space in between them?
Yes.
Can I take one of these spears that I have and jam it in the handles to keep them from opening it?
Yes.
Or javelins, sorry, spears.
Okay. It can be a javelin. Is that what you do?
Yes.
Alright. So, javelin comes, you put it in between the doors, you hear boots falls on the other side of the door.
And I turn to the party and say, "Hey guys, so yeah."
The door jiggles a bit. There is a snapping wood sound as the doors are flung open, just shearing the javelin. And you can see 3 people armed with one guy wearing plate armor, a shield with a drawn longsword, and like his hand was on the door had opened. Another in just plate armor with no shield and a longsword. And a third unsavory individual in studded armor, a shield, and has a dagger out.
Wait, what makes them unsavory?
Well, the fact that they're about to gut you, so you guys should roll initiative.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm not familiar with where you guys are. Are these people? Do we have a chance of them being nice or no shot?
No.
Who knows, really?
There was a chance. It was slim.
I've made friends with the orcs here, and then had them all killed.
Collateral damage.
Oh no, there was nothing collateral about that.
Sorry, gross.
Shame him.
Sorry, I wasn't very sneaky.
Clearly, he has betrayed us. Kill him.
All right, Twidget, what do you do?
Who looks the meanest and the dumbest?
Make an insight check.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
-7.
7 years old, and he's already profiling people.
No, because I have disadvantage and a -2.
Well, there's 2 people in plate armor, one in studded. So the person in studded armor who's going up against you guys probably done goofed.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Tasha's on him.
He's definitely the rogue of the group.
Okay.
Tasha said he's left her on the stud leather.
Indeed.
And he passed. I only have a DC 14. I don't have that maxed out. All right. Well, then I reach down and touch Squash's sword. And kind of damage are we feeling today, boys?
Lightning.
Lightning.
Cold lightning? Yeah, we'll put lightning damage on his sword.
How?
Gift of the Gem Dragon.
Ah.
Or Chromatic Dragon.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
Well, I don't have a sword. You'll have to do it under my harpoon. Oh wait, no, sorry. Today's Saturday.
Yes, yeah, Squash is melee. That's what I was like. Yeah, he doesn't have the throwing axes.
Yeah, no, you're right. I was thinking of.
You got the
that.
dancing sword and your regular melee sword. So
Yeah, and my regular +2 sword.
Yep. So I put plus 1d4 lightning on your regular sword.
Yep.
And then I hop off and kind of wall backwards, all of like 2 feet because I can't get very far.
Right, you basically like get to where Duodecius is.
Yeah, I can move like 5 feet. Well, I think it's like 10. It's like half move, right? So I can move like 12 feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it.
All right. Well, the guy with the long sword and the shield is yeah, he's just going to move forward and attack Bartimus,
Yeah.
swinging his sword.
Yup.
All right, he hits you for 9 points of slashing damage.
What a pussy.
He's going to make a second attack. 11.
Nope.
All right, he will action surge and do it again.
Nope. Nope.
All right, and he misses. That is it for him. The second guy. Let's see, who else was up there with Bartimaeus? It was Beta. So the second guy is going to move up and engage Beta with his sword. Beta, does a 12 hit you?
Negative.
All right, makes second. And he action surges. Does a 19 hit you?
It does not. I can shield and it will not hit me.
Okay. And his last attack, also a miss. All right, Bartimus.
Okay. So is it bonus action? Yeah, I think it's bonus action for chromatic, right?
For what?
For the chromatic to make my great axe all lethal and shit.
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Well then I will rage.
Okay.
Number 3. An intangible spirit, which looks like a pixie, appears within 5 feet. Spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet must hit 1d6 force damage. Okay, so pixie spawns.
Okay.
And I place it right in the middle of all 3 of these people.
Okay.
And then I attack with my great axe.
All right.
Wow, what a fucking roll.
You missed.
Yeah. At the end of your current turn, the spirit explodes. So, skaboosh. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So that'd be from these two guys. What's the range on that?
5 feet.
Okay. Yeah, just be these two guys then.
First one passes, second one fails.
Okay.
It does not say save for half. So I imagine not save for half.
Right, it probably means it takes nothing.
Yeah. So 4 force damage.
Alrighty. That hurts the second guy a little.
And then I
Anything
just like brace for impact.
Okay. The guy with the dagger is going to huck his dagger at he's gonna huck it at Beta. Wait, no. Duo looks like a mage. He's gonna huck it at Duodecius.
Oh, I see. He's wizened up.
He misses.
I'm offended that he thought my armor class was that low.
He steps to the side out of sight.
Oh, fuck. Forgot I have 2 attacks. Sorry, I don't play these often.
Yep. Squash.
You're all good.
Okay, my sword is brimming with lightning. Who is the closest one?
The two guys in plate mail are about equal distant. One has a shield, one doesn't.
Right, and how far are they?
They would be 10 feet from you.
Oh, okay. Can I get into melee with both of them?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's see here. What does this Gift of the Gem Dragon do again?
It's just a D4 on every weapon attack damage.
Okay, it's just more damage. Gotcha.
Are you Gem
Yeah,
Dragon
yeah.
or Chromatic?
Chromatic, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so lightning.
Okay, let me see. Do I want to cast something first? Yeah, just for the hell of it, we'll put a hex on the one with the shield.
Okay.
That's my bonus action, and then action. Do either of those hit?
No.
Okay.
Against the guy with the shield, right?
Yeah, guy with the shield.
Yeah. No.
That is unfortunate. That's all I got.
Okay. Beta.
There's a guy in melee with me, correct?
Correct.
Right, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna. Yeah, betcha.
What are you doing, Beta?
I'm hitting him with my mace.
Okay.
That is a miss.
Yeah, it doesn't hit him.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else?
So, as a bonus action, I am going to. I'm trying to double check, see what I can do. Apparently, I can't do anything. So, is anybody hurt? No, I'm done.
Yeah, but you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm done.
All right. Do Odysseus.
Hmm. Well, who of these gaggle of goons can I currently see?
The two guys in plate armor.
All right, two dudes in plate. All right. Well, is there any visual difference between the two of them? Or are they?
One is a shield, and one doesn't.
All right.
Otherwise, they're wearing helms, so you can't actually see their faces.
Is this like a standard helm or?
Yeah, just like a bucket
Okay.
helm.
All right. So it's nothing like no cool iconography. All right. All right.
Correct.
Well. We'll go with this. The one with the shield. I'm gonna cast Maxim's. Sorry, not Maxim's. Max Earthen Grasp on him. I need a strength save.
Okay.
That passes. Let's see. 5 foot span. All right, yeah. So I guess the hand comes out of the ground, but he doesn't get grabbed by it. That's unfortunate.
Oh, too bad.
That's my turn.
All right, Twidget.
let's just go with a another Tasha's at that same guy.
Which guy was that?
The Stud Leather.
You don't see him currently.
Oh, he backed up.
He just stepped to the left out of line of sight.
Okay. Okay, then board and sword guy then.
Okay. Wisdom save?
Yep. He failed.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure everybody in this room knows how Tasha's works, so I shouldn't have to run
Yeah.
through it, right?
Yeah, you're good. Is there anything else you do?
Oh, I back up my 12 feet.
Okay. You back up your 12
Actually,
feet.
I could use a remedial course as to how it works.
Works like this, and then on his turn he does nothing except roll there laughing and then makes a wisdom save.
And then let's.
It's funny you should ask, Gilbert.
And stops laughing.
Well, at least he's prone.
Indeed. Let's see. The second guy is going to keep swinging his sword at... actually, he's going to attack... Bait has proved hard to hit. He's going to try squash. How about a 24? Does a 24 hit squash?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Alright, yep, 24. Okay. So he is then, as your reaction, going to turn that into a sweeping attack. Does a 24 hit Beta?
Yes.
Okay. So, squash. You take 4 points of slashing damage. Sister Beta takes 6.
That's not good.
Let me see here.
He's a warrior.
I take 1 point of slashing damage, and I gotta make my save. Which I can't fail, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Bartimus. Sword and board guy's on the ground. He's not laughing anymore, but he's still prone.
Yeah, well, I want to smiggity smack him.
Okay, well, you have advantage on your attack roll.
Do I have extra advantage because I'm also raging?
No.
Ooh.
Those both hit him.
Oh God, is it too late to? Yeah, it's too late to bonus action send my pixie. Well, it's fine. Okay. $12 plus.
All right. Yeah, you just hack into him, wounding him, but not yet bloodied.
And then I'm gonna send my pixie in, like those predator drones that you like throw and they. Send my pixie into the middle of as many as I can hit with one in a 5-foot radius, and then detonate it.
Okay. That would just be the two swordsmen you see. It is a deck save.
Deck safe. Passed. Failed.
Okay.
5 force.
All right. Wounding the non-shielded swordsman a little bit more. Anything else?
Alrighty, rude. That's it.
Okay. This guy. He pops around the corner. The guy's on the ground, yells out to hit the kid, and he's gonna huck a dagger at Twidget. Does a 13 hit Twidget?
No.
All right, he ducks
Oh,
back around. Oh,
Checking. There's nothing with exhaustion that affects AC, right?
no.
Okay, then yeah, then that one, no.
Okay. He will, in action surge, draw another dagger and huck it at Duodecius. Because that one's closer. Yeah, he just misses.
Can I just straight catch that out of the air?
Yes, you now have a dagger. He's like gently tosses it and you just catch it, and it's like, what was that?
Reaction, throw it back at his face.
You look at him funny, like,
not
are
a
you
monk.
giving this to me or throwing it at me? I'm confused.
Oh,
He-
I want to give it back to him, alright.
He then steps back around the corner, out of sight. Squash.
Okay, so the one I was fighting is now prone on the ground.
The sword and board guy's on the ground. The non-shielded guy is still standing. You're in melee with both of them.
Yeah, we'll go with the prone one.
Okay, well, you have advantage.
Sorry, what?
You have advantage.
Ah, yes.
Two hits.
Okay, now how does this damage work towards it?
It's just plus D4 on every hit.
Gotcha.
So yeah, if you had 2 hits, then you get, a D4 on each.
It's lightning damage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Gave him a taser stick.
All right.
Oh wait, I think Hex is a D6, but whatever, I'll take that roll. Yeah, it's a D6 necrotic damage.
Okay, well, you should roll it.
I did. I rolled a D4 instead, but I don't care.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay, sure. All right, he is now near death.
Alright, bonus action Dancing Longsword.
Okay.
Gotta scroll back up because I can't remember what the hit is.
Also hits.
For 10 magical slashing and necrotic.
He dies.
Okay, that's up.
All right, Sister Beta.
All right. Is that one still in melee with me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to whack him again with my stick or my mace, actually.
And you hit him.
Yeah. Okay. $12 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
All right, that bloodies him.
And as a bonus action, I am going to, because I got hit. I didn't get hit for much. It'll be all right. And I'm done.
All righty. Do Odysseus.
Alright. So, how far to that corner?
That would be map. Here we are. So you there, 10, 12, be 30 feet to get around that corner.
Nah. How fucked up are the warriors?
The one is dead. The other is bloodied.
You know what? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I walk the 30 feet to the corner. That won't provoke attacks of opportunity, will it?
No, it would not. You would be in melee with him, but just to your back quarter. You'd just be walking through his zone of control, not leaving it.
That's fine. I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, you walk to the corner. You can see to the west 3 more cells. And this guy in melee with you with studded armor, a shield, and he looks to have drawn another dagger.
Mm-hmm.
You can see on the wall next to him a pair of halberds.
Well, I'm going to redirect the Maxim's Earthen Grasp to him.
Okay. Strength save?
Yep. From the rogue. Fail.
Okay, what does it do?
Alright. Make strength save on a fail save the target takes. 2d6 bludgeoning. 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's restrained.
Okay.
To break out, the restrained target can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, the target escapes and is no longer restrained by the hand.
Okay.
Yep. So I've grabbed him with my big earth hand.
Uh-huh.
So that will be all.
Okay. Twidget.
Oh, what can I see?
The hallway, the door, a bloodied man in plate armor, and then Duodecius like a little bit behind and to the left of him.
Okay. Well, is the bloody man in plate armor prone?
No.
Okay. Well, then I will aim a shot for his kneecaps.
Okay. Miss.
I back up 12 more feet.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
All
no,
right.
I can't back up 12 more feet. I aim to not have disadvantage. So
Ah.
it's just where I was last.
All right. So the bloodied swordsman is going to take the disengage action and back up, behind the doors where Duodecius is. For Squash and Beta, do either of you have Sentinel?
Nope.
Okay.
Negative.
And then once he's there, he is going to use his item interaction to close the pair of doors.
I mean, okay.
Bartimus?
Question.
Uh-huh.
If I send my pixie to the door. Oh wait, no, because it's end of the turn. If I open the door, it's an action essentially, right?
So opening a door is usually an item interaction.
So I can still have my actions.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm opening that motherfucking door.
Okay, well, you are going to have to make a strength athletics check as he is, in fact, holding it shut.
If I'm in rage, does that help me?
I believe you get advantage.
Okay.
Correct.
That's good, because you have to beat a 24.
Shit. And this is just strength on strength, huh?
Athletics, yes.
Athletics. Okay. Brutal.
The doors stay closed.
Let's see. This looks like a intangible spirit. So if it's an intangible spirit, does that mean he can go through doors, or do the doors have to be open?
What's this from?
This is from my rage, my wild magic. So I have essentially a pixie, intangible spirit.
Yeah, I just need to read the specifics, so give me a second.
I'm just trying to find a way to explode so it'll blow the door open.
So it appears next to a creature you can see.
Is there a crack in the door that I can look through?
Not big enough, no. So you could put him next to you, which would hurt the door and you.
Okay.
But it doesn't
try,
move, it just blows up where it appears.
If I try the door again, is that an action?
Yes.
Technically, I have 2 attacks, so is that the same thing as 2
You're not
actions?
attacking the door.
Huh?
No, it's not an attack. You'd be using your action to basically shove the door open. It's not really an attack in that case.
Well, if you're rolling it as a shove.
I'm
that's
not.
the word you
It's a
use.
bad use of the word shove, but you're using an action to effectively overcome his holding.
Yeah, you'd have to be breaking the door for.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, you could attack the door. It's
Yeah,
made
I'm
of
just-
wood.
I'm just gonna take 2 attacks and just break down the fucking door.
Okay. Well, roll to hit. A wooden door does, in fact, have armor class.
Yeah, but I have, in fact, advantage. Oop. No, 1R. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. That'll hit. All right. Yeah,
The door.
It is not destroyed. It is damaged.
Can I see him now through the damage?
No.
All right, well then I hit the door again.
Okay. Also a hit. Alright, the door is badly rent. While it's still closed and bars passage, there are gaping cracks in it that you can, in fact, see the guy on the other side through.
Sending the fucking pixie through.
Okay. You also realize that Duodecius is right there as well.
Is he the only one left?
It's this guy, Duodecius, and Duodecius looks to be looking to the left at something. You remember that there was a guy throwing daggers.
Duo, could you take at least 6 points, at most 6 points of damage?
Yeah, but I'd potentially lose my, concentration on a spell restraining the rogue.
Okay, can I see the person that he's looking at to the left?
No.
If I angle myself a bit? Motherfucker. All right, well then I'll use my bonus action to make my sword lightning-y. Or my
Okay.
great axe lightning-y. And then I'll end my turn.
Alright. It is now the rogue's turn. Did something happen at the start of the rogue's turn with Max?
No.
Okay. Well, he's gonna huck a dagger at you, Duodecius.
Well, his disadvantage.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. Well, that's all he can do. Squash.
Okay, how far away is this door that we're fighting through?
It is right in front of you.
Oh, okay. And can I now see the guy on the other side?
Yes.
He's still holding the door shut.
Yes.
Can I attack him through the door?
Do you have some type of thin thrusting weapon?
Like a sword? I have 2.
Yes, like a sword.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have 2 swords.
we'll do some of that then.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll to hit then.
Nope.
None of those hit. And neither does that.
Okay, that's it.
All right, Sister Beta.
Okay, can I, is the guy still in melee, or did he shut the door and shut it for us?
He stepped back and shut the door in front of you.
Now, can I see him?
Yes.
I'm gonna blast it with Etrin. Can I shoot through? Will it shoot through the door, or they form on the other side? I'm not sure how it works.
For Eldritch Blast, you're shooting it. And yeah, they're thin enough that you could probably shoot through the big gaping cracks that Bartimus rent in the door.
All right, very well.
It's more that just something like a Warhammer or a Maul isn't going to be able to get through.
Ah, gotcha.
Just the 23.
Six points of force damage.
All right, that guy is now near death.
And let me see if I have the thing. I do not. And so that's all I'm doing.
Okay, Duodecius.
All right. Strength save as I. Actually, I'm gonna double check. Does restrain do anything to deck saves?
No. Oh, wait, yes. Disadvantage on deck saves.
Fuck it. I'll get goofy here. Burning Hands.
Okay.
We'll transmute it to lightning damage. Wait, actually, hold on. Do I have the ability to transmute it there? Double check. Yes. Transmute to lightning damage.
Okay, well, I think he failed.
Yes. Seven lightning.
Alright, he is bloodied. Anything else?
That's all.
Alright, Twidget.
Available targets?
Well, there's the closed doors, big rents in them. You can just make out the guy in plate armor on the other side of it.
Okay. I shoot him in the leg.
Roll to hit. Miss.
That's it.
Okay. This swordsman. Yeah, he's not liking this. So he's gonna let go of the doors, reach over to grab one of those halberds off the wall, and then he's gonna swing it at Duodecius twice.
I mean, that's not nice.
Does a 16 hit Duodecius?
Nope, sidestep.
Okay. He will then, as a bonus action, second wind. Okay, he is no longer near death. Just bloodied. Barnabas.
Item or interaction, kick open the fucking door.
Alright, kick open the doors, fully exposing Duodecius and the armored guy that now has a halberd.
And then full action, smack him with my great axe.
Okay.
That is now infused with lightning damage.
Alright. You run up to him.
This guy over here finding out that we have a gimmick.
That's a crit.
He dies.
Yes. Yes, he does. As you just cut him down.
And then there's one more guy left, right?
There is.
Yeah. How far is he from me?
From this position, he would be like 10 feet away.
No. Yeah, I got plenty of speed. Yeah, I'm gonna run up to that motherfucker and hit him with the other one. My other attack.
Okay. You have advantage because he is restrained.
Yeah, I also am so raged.
That does not hit him.
Oh, no. And my sword's already lightning-y, so I still have my bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Exploding Pixie.
Okay.
I know I'm probably taking damage on this.
No, you can just put it behind him.
Okay. Failed.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's, more bloodied. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. He is going to pull out a scroll and start reading it. Okay, so he needs to make an int check, because this is well beyond his ability.
He will fail.
He passed. So, Duodecius,
Uh-huh.
A big, shadowy fiend has appeared right next to you.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Play Minecraft.
So, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Based on my wizardiness, can I identify what spell he cast?
Make an Arcana check.
I do like making those.
You believe that that was Summon Greater Demon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Not feel like I have to do it.
And he simply yells out, "Kill them all!" as the command. And squash. Squash.
Squash, can you smite this?
Pete.
Pete, you bastard!
Squash dodges.
Worth time for him to not be here.
Beta.
Beta, kill the demon! Use your holy
Mister.
powers on it.
Mister.
Huh?
It's Beta's turn. What do you do?
Oh, can I see the demon thing?
Yeah, it's right. It's like right there next to Duodecius.
Oh, but it's on the other side of the door, right?
The open doors, yes.
Smite it with all your holy power.
Are you a vampire? You can't cross thresholds?
What? Huh? I'm gonna blast it with some holy fervor.
Alright, what are you doing?
Blasting with holy magic. I'm guiding bolting the upcasted guiding bolt, and I'm shooting the
Okay, roll to hit. That hits.
Oh my god! That hit?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Roll well.
$17 points of radiant damage.
Alright. Radiant damage does appear to be especially effective and bloodies him in that one blow.
And as a bonus action, I don't have any bonus action spells. I am done.
Alright. The demon. Let's see. Is it at the beginning? Nope, at the end. Alright.
Gives up on its pathetic existence.
It attempts to attack you, Duodecius, being you are the closest.
Pathetic.
It misses. At the end of its turn, it makes a I believe it's a charisma save. Yes.
If it fails, it turns on a caster, right?
If it fails, it becomes uncontrolled. Well, sorry, if it succeeds, it becomes uncontrolled.
Oh, yeah. Then it turns on the caster.
Yeah. So this guy only has an int of 11. His DC for wizard spells is 10.
Oh, no.
This demon is no longer under this guy's control.
I'm gonna look over at this guy. Buddy, don't summon demons if you're this incompetent.
Demon's probably looking at him.
If I'm gonna die, I'm taking you with me.
You brought me here, you bastard.
Duodecius.
I'm just surprised by this man's astonishingly bad judgment. How alive is he?
He is bloodied.
Yeah, I can't believe somebody would try to cast a spell that they don't fully comprehend just to get out of a difficult situation and inadvertently summon a demon. That would be terrible. Could you imagine that?
We have never inadvertently summoned a demon. We've always intentionally summoned a demon.
No, I'm
Fuck
talking-
no! I feel shit. He calling me out.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, that is literally what.
That is literally what happened.
That's exactly what he did.
I feel a sudden kinship with this guy.
Stop that.
Ask him if his last name is Septimus.
No, if this was a Septimus, Duodecius would know.
His name is Octavius.
Well, Duodecius is going to begin pondering the implications and absentmindedly just blast the dude with Agnazar's Scorcher.
Okay, rolled hit. You have advantage.
No, that's excessive. We'll just use Burning Hands. We'll convert that shit to lightning again.
Okay.
Deck save.
Yep.
He's still at disadvantage because of the hand.
Yep.
No.
So he dies. And
I believe the demon is now just, I think, uncontrolled, if I recall what the spell does.
yes. And he's going to be here for 3 more rounds.
Alright. Is the demon in melee with me?
Yes.
I square up with him.
Uh-huh.
Wizard gonna throw hands.
Uh-huh. Is that all?
Yeah.
Twitch it.
Do I see a new shadow in the other room?
Yes.
Well, I think I remember from my schooling that regular arrows aren't particularly effective against it. So 1 second so I can run and look at my spell list. I think I do have maybe one thing. Otherwise, we're just going to pointlessly shoot an arrow at it pointlessly. Yeah, fuck it, firebolt.
Roll
I know
to
it's
hit.
probably pointless, but at least it's magic damage.
You hit him.
Eight fire damage.
It does not appear to be particularly effective, but it does do
Oh, at
some
least-
damage to him.
At least it's not immune to it.
Anything else?
Nope.
Bartimus?
Yeah. So thing dies. Let's hit it.
Okay. Roll to hit. Two hits.
Dang, look at those.
Is your axe magical in any way?
No, but it is technically infused. Oh, lightning damage.
Yeah.
If it's only lightning damage on a regular axe, then only the lightning damage will be dealt.
Indeed. So yeah, you hit him with your axe. The physical damage doesn't appear to be particularly effective. The lightning has no effect.
Ooh.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
Lightning.
And then frickin' send a little pixie.
Okay.
Dex.
And
Fails. Force.
all right, it is now near death.
That's it.
Okay, squash.
Okay. I'm gonna run into melee with the demon and start wailing at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Ooh.
Crit and a hit.
Well, it's near death, so no need to smite. That is a total of 34 magical slashing, lightning, and necrotic damage. I'm guessing the lightning and necrotic doesn't do anything,
Correct.
so then it will only be 20.
Which isn't super effective,
This is a
but...
magic weapon.
Say again?
This is a magic weapon.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Then in that case, it is normally effective as you beat the demon into non-being.
Nice.
When with the final enemy defeated, you guys are out of initiative.
Are we gonna take that rest?
Sorry, guys.
For what?
For
I'm
not being
confused, but
sneaky.
it wouldn't have mattered. It would have ended in combat either way. The combat just
fair.
came sooner.
That's fair.
I consider this a victory.
You have nothing to apologize for. You did fine.
Your performance was adequate.
Oh, thanks.
What is that from?
I don't even know anymore. I just know it's a thing.
The
So, yeah.
office.
So you guys are
That's right.
standing there, and you're looking at what is very obviously a prison of some sort. The prison continues to the west, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet. To the east, about 100 feet, with 8 20 by 20 cells along the north wall opposite the doors. The far western end of it, you can see a table with 3 chairs, a set of cards, and some coins stacked up on there. Along... Nope, sorry, you don't want to see that from there. Never mind.
What?
We walk into the room. What else do we see under?
What else? Yeah.
So you're walking up to the table?
Anybody in the
Like the
cell?
table, you can see the coins and the cards.
There's coins and cards. Yeah, Twidget would go investigate the coins and cards. He's curious and
Yeah,
tired
so is Beta.
Okay.
and not thinking clearly.
Yeah, it sounds like me and Bartimus will be checking the cells.
All right. Well, why doesn't someone give me an investigation check then?
Not me.
Will do.
I'll help.
Are you proficient in investigation?
I can help. Because we know I am.
All right. So as you begin kind of looking throughout this room, 7 of the 8 cells are locked, and when you look inside, contain a bucket, and that's it. They're all the 7 that are locked just contain a bucket. The westmost one, just near the table, is unlocked, and inside you can actually see what looks to be like some sacks and some equipment. When you poke through them, you find that the westmost cell contains 5 scimitars, 4 wine flasks, 8 cloaks, a set of cold weather gear, a spear, 3 daggers, and 40 feet of hempen rope.
Okay, that's a lot. Did you get all that, Ruffles?
No.
Alright, because I know I sure as hell didn't. Can you go over that again, Under? Oh, awesome. Itemized list. Thank God.
The table contains a set of playing cards and 46 electrum pieces.
What appears to be the make of the cold weather gear? Like what cultural group made it?
Make a history check. It appears to be Vrian in origin.
Vrian.
Yes.
Who are the Vryans?
The closest polity to this area.
Really?
Yeah. It's a feudal group, somewhat they have a tendency to be somewhat insular and not like outsiders all that much.
I'm just surprised that they have cold weather gear, given that they're, if I'm looking at this map, equatorial.
Yes, it is odd. But the style is very much like they took like Vrian style clothing and then beefed them up to survive cold weather.
That's quite curious, actually. Hey, Bartimus, could you take this hempen rope? And under anything here magical?
Nope.
Alrighty, and nothing in the shelves?
There are 7 chamber pots.
I'll check out the chamber pots.
Well, they're mostly empty. Are you going to start scraping the sides?
Hold on. I got prestidigitation, so yes.
Alright, you clean the chamber pots. You basically get 7 buckets.
Alright. Under?
Yes.
There are 3 dead fighter bodies, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So here's what I do. First of all, how big is the space here?
So this room, not including the cells, is 20 feet across and 2, 4, 6, and 160 feet long.
Oh, awesome. Okay. That's plenty of space. So right here at the junction between the hallway we used to get here and this chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah, we'll just say the center of it. What I need to do is this. I need to arrange the 3 fighter bodies so that their feet are almost touching and they're making like a trifoil.
Okay. You can do that.
All right. I then take the buckets and I put 3 of them equidistant between their heads, another one in between, and then the other 3 a foot beyond their heads, and then connect all of it with a chalk circle.
Okay, sure. It takes a bit of time, but you can do that.
I'll try to make this look as weird magic as possible.
Okay.
All right, gents. I've secured the entryway. Let's camp somewhere over out of sight. You guys down to camp? To wear off people's... Are you guys here?
I'm here.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, we camp.
Yeah.
I've got my weird magic circle set up that will baffle intruders. Oh, do these cells lock?
Yes. There is a set of keys on the first fighter guy. The one with the shield.
Okay, guys, do we want to use the cells but break the locks, or just keep the key to the cell on our person? Very cool. Okay, I use Ray of Frost and I try breaking the locks.
Why wouldn't we use the keys?
I don't know, because no one was responding.
I'm confused why that was a question.
Well, we can use the cells as a place to camp in. Do we want to break the locks so that the doors can't be locked on us with us in it, or do we want to just keep the individual cell keys on our persons?
How big
No
are
one
the
responded.
cells? They're just standard, 5x5.
No, they're 20 by 20.
The cells are 20 by 20.
Yes.
Let's just camp in one of them and keep the keys on us.
Okay. We do that.
Okay. Do you set a watch as you lock yourselves in the cell?
Yes, we do. I'll be taking third.
I have a 14, so I'm good with whatever.
All right. Beta, how about you?
No, I don't care which one you put me on.
Okay.
I have a 14, but I have, 4 levels of exhaustion, so
Your ass is
disadvantage on
sleeping.
everything. Yeah, disadvantage on everything.
Here we go.
Other than no, on everything. Attack, saves, abilities.
Okay. So you guys settle down, beginning your long rest. Locking your... Do you close the doors at all in front of these bodies, or just leave the bodies like in the room, just outside the room? Sorry, I'm not entirely sure where you left them.
Prominently in the center of the main chamber.
Okay.
And we'll close the front door to the cells anyways.
Sure.
Hopefully anyone who just opens the door will be surprised.
So are you in a cell that is like right in front of the doors then, or off to one of the sides?
Off to one of the sides.
Okay. Alright, so you start your rest. Bartimus's watch passes without a problem. On Beta's watch... Beta, what's your passive perception? Mister?
Say again?
What's your passive?
My passive is 14. And I have
Okay.
16 in dark vision.
Alright. So you're sitting there on your watch. About a half hour into it. You hear the creaking of the wooden doors opening, and you understand Goblin.
I do.
I'm asking, do you understand Goblin?
Oh, no, I do not.
Okay. You hear from around the corner near where you know the doors to be, hush guttural, talking.
I silently alert the party.
All right, yeah. As you begin waking him up, you can hear clunk, 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 as you hear a bunch of feet moving further away. Anything else?
Moving away?
Yeah. Like as you were starting to wake people up, you hear like a lot of footsteps moving away.
No, I'm just gonna wake everybody up still.
Okay. So yeah, you wake everybody up. What do?
I'm gonna point out where the goblins were. Find out what they want to do.
All right. Well, when you poke your head out of the cell, you can see they left the doors open. The body's still on the ground, arranged with like buckets and chalk circles.
I'm assuming they went to get reinforcements or set up traps.
Or ran the fuck away because of some creepy ritual they hadn't seen before in the room.
Could be that too. So let y'all decide if y'all want to go back to sleep or not.
Well, let's say Twitch would recommend Duodecius. Let's go check out their foot patterns and see if they just walked through a room or if they sped up as they were going through it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Under?
Yeah.
We are doing that. We are
Okay.
investigating their presence in the room. Are they leaving because they're spooked? Like,
Make a survival check.
Kind of thing? All right. Survival.
No, I can't help with that.
Yeah, because you're basically looking for footprints on a stone floor.
Hey Beta, can I get your guidance?
Sure.
So you're looking around. It looks like that there was a lot of footprints. A couple that were bigger than others. Most of them booted. And it looks like they took off out of this area at a high rate of speed.
They stepped in here, saw this, fuck this shit, I'm out, and left.
Speaking of which, it is time for me to go to bed as I do have to work tomorrow. So I will see you all later.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Well then, gents, I believe we can go back to our process of resting.
Sounds good to me.
Under, we go back and take our snooze.
Okay. So the rest of Beta's watch passes without incident. Duodecius' watch passes without incident. Do you have a replacement for Squash on watch?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. The only candidate is Twidget.
I can take a watch.
So yeah, Twidget.
Okay. Twidget, your watch also passes without an incident. You guys have succeeded in taking a long rest.
When in doubt, just make shit weird.
So this is a dead end room with cells on it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, now that Twitch has gotten some sleep, he rifles through his bag and he pulls this out and hands it to Duodecius. Because he had forgotten about it. Because he was tired.
Thank you, Twidget. Dudes is going to look at it, rotate it, hold up a candle behind it. Anything interesting or hidden on the paper?
Make an investigation check.
Twidget, can I have your assistance? And Beta, may I have guidance?
I mean, I could just hand you a magnifying glass. It would probably be better than my assistance.
Fair enough. Yeah, 2700.
It appears to be a mundane piece of parchment with writing on it. There doesn't appear to be any concealed messages or magical signatures. Nothing with like any of the known invisible inks.
I like that. The known invisible inks. There are several.
There are more than one way to make a quote unquote invisible ink.
My
I know,
favorite
it's a, I don't know, it was a funny sentence to me.
I have like a cool thing. What is this? Magic awareness. Oh, never mind. That
Not
does
as cool as it sounded by the title.
Magic awareness is for like an action, like it's in combat, but it's basically like I can identify like where a source of magic is coming from, like its exact location if there is magic.
That would actually be rather handy.
Yeah.
But it only works in combat.
It says
If it says take an action, doesn't mean it happens in combat.
as an action, I can open my awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until my next turn ends. I know the location of any spell or magic within 60 feet.
Does it
I
have a
know-
limited use written into it?
I also learned the School of Magic spell that does not reveal anything behind total cover.
Yeah, you can use it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus.
So I have
Okay.
I have
So
that
it does,
three,
yeah.
I have that three
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, and you can use it outside of combat. It's just if you use it in combat, you got to worry about things like the actions and stuff like that.
I was about to say if he has to be in combat to use it, Duodecius pulls out a knife and tackles him.
Where's the magic? Tell me where it is. All right. Well, I think we head on the map south.
Yes, we do.
Sorry, I just thought of
Yep.
this when you said that.
Yep.
All right. So you leave, stepping over your faked ritual site, and begin walking the 210 feet back down the corridor to the T intersection. You can continue south into the room with water, a little bit of linear light dancing on the walls, a set of stairs descending into darkness. The black stone walls on your right the whole time you walk down there, you can see that the right side of the stairs also is that black stone. The left wall, as well as the floor, ceiling, and the walls ahead of you, are all gray flagstone. What do you do?
You south?
Okay. Yeah, you can continue. I was just asking, like, you're at a T intersection. Do you continue south? Do you go down the stairs? What?
Yeah, I think our goal is to make it to the way out.
Okay. You step into a large room, about 150 feet across and about 80 feet wide. A large, placid pool of water dominates the center of the room, and a glow from the pool fills the area with flickering dim light. On the other side of the pool, to your right, you can see a closed pair of wooden doors. And across and to the right, so to the southwest instead of just to the west, a 30-foot wide opening leading to the west. You can also see deeper into the room a 30-foot wide opening leading east.
Well, that probably goes towards the pointy things. Don't have a door on this map, so we don't know where that goes. So do we want to check the door? Check the east hallway? Because we know we're going out the west hallway.
Yeah, let's give it a look.
Where are you going?
East hallway or doors? There's two options in this room besides the exit that we need.
Wait, hold on.
We're in the top right corner,
Yeah.
and there's a big pool in the middle. That's what the rectangle is.
Oh, okay. I see that now. That's the pool.
Yep. There's a hallway going to the east, which has little triangles next to it.
Yep.
And then there's a pair of doors, I think he said you said the western wall?
The northwestern corner on the western wall.
Okay. Yeah. So basically immediately to our right all the way across the room.
I am personally inclined to think that we should simply exit, handle what we need to handle on the surface, and then come back in.
Why do we need to come back in?
We still have to find that Mitra artifact.
Fair. All right, then yeah, just go. Well, we'll look in the eastern hallway. I mean, it doesn't hurt to look.
That's fair. Yeah, let's take a peek.
Yeah, we'll just go south down past the pool and look down the eastern hallway as we continue towards the western hallway.
Okay. Yeah. You go, towards that eastern hallway. The distance from the wall to the water is about 30 feet in this area, and as you look down the hall, it goes about 90 feet to a dead end. 30-foot wide hall.
When Duodecius was investigating the map, did he make heads or tails of what that symbol might be? Like what the iconography in that dead-end hallway is?
That's up to you guys. You may make of it what you will.
I got no idea.
It looks like a trap.
I would agree with that.
Like, if anything, it looks like a frowny face, with two little eyes and a upside down smile.
I was thinking more like spears. Come on.
Yeah, like a
dice
pitfall or something.
Exactly.
But either way, yes, let's not. We continue west.
Okay. Yeah, you go to the south and then turn west to walk along the water. Is Twidget still in back for your marching order?
Probably. But I wouldn't be near the water. I'd be against the wall of the south.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Twidget in back in the marching order? What?
Maybe I
But I
meant...
thought Twidget was on somebody's shoulders.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yeah,
Middle.
Duodecius is in back. Twidget's in the middle, and then you had Bartimus and Beta out front.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so correct?
Yes, I'm in
Yes.
back.
Okay. So yeah, you guys begin walking west.
Creature in the water gonna try to get me.
So you guys can see that the pool of water appears to be only about 10 feet deep. And you can see that there are 3 orbs of light, like spaced along the bottom of it, lengthwise. That's like illuminating this chamber. You can also see the glittering of thousands of gold and silver coins all along the bottom.
That sounds like a mimic to me.
I don't think it's a mimic. I think it's definitely you don't stick your hand in there because the Jesus juice will swallow you whole.
I want to bet it's a cube.
The giant gelatinous cube. Fucking 100-foot across gelatinous cube. Yeah, come on in. The water's fine. Wiggles its top a little.
It spends its entire existence going like, must act like water, trying to get the surface ripples right.
Sorry, I mean the coins.
Yeah. We understood, but yeah, it's most likely not mimic.
Are the walls of the edge of this thing eerily clean?
No, they appear to just be flagstone, damp.
Okay. Do you want me to try getting one of the orbs duo or some of the coins, Mage Hand?
No. Hold on here. I have something better. Everybody, do me a favor and stand back. We will all be standing back. Where is it? Ah, yes. Under, what's the maximum distance I can be from that orb and still see it?
Well, let's see. They're in the middle. So that'd be 30 feet to the edge. You'd be at the top of that. About 40 feet away with your back to the wall.
All right, let's get silly. Bartimus, hold me up on your shoulders.
You got it. I lift the boy up.
Okay.
Alrighty. How far can we be back now that I have increased elevation?
Well, you could be back further, except that, as I said, your back was already to the wall.
Yeah, can't we be in a hallway though?
Well, you could start going down the western hallway. That would get you some distance, but the northern hallway, because of the angle it's at, you would lose sight of it around the corner before you would get the elevation correct.
I gotcha. Okay, I suppose 40 feet's fine.
Or you could go... So, there is also... You could go back down that eastern hallway. You know, towards those 3 carrots.
back with Bartimus, Duodecius on Bartimus' shoulders, they back up and fall into a spike trap.
After the gelatinous cube comes out for us. Yeah, no, I'm not falling for that under.
These awesome looking dangly carrots.
Yeah. Bartimus, just hoist me up on your shoulders, and I guess we'll be up against the wall under.
Okay.
Towards the west. If possible. And I
Sure.
shall use... what? I shall use the telekinesis upon the orb.
Okay. You cast telekinesis. The orb does not move.
Well,
would this be a good time for that magic thingy?
yes.
Yeah, then I do that.
Okay. Well, those orbs are definitely magical. And are all 3 of them emanating evocation magic.
Alright, time to go.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Let's not fuck with the bomb balls.
Yeah. Orb of tactical nuke.
Uh-huh. Okay, so yeah, you guys begin to turn to face a southwesterly hallway. Duodecius getting down off Bartimus' shoulders. As you do, Duodecius, you feel your socks get wet as you see a tendril of water rapidly retreating back into the pool. it tried to ambush you and pull you into the water, and all it did was make your socks wet.
Yeah, we funnel out.
Yeah.
It's a Hunter,
Uh-huh.
once we're out of the room, I write up a note.
Okay.
I stick it to the wall. It reads, "Attention, wet floor trap." Or not attention, caution, wet floor trap. And then the standard Ravum symbol of wet floor.
Yes. Yeah, you got the stick figure with a mop.
I straighten out my robes and I walk away.
Alright. So you guys start walking down this 30-foot wide hall. It goes 180 feet before opening up into a large, cavernous room. This huge hall is 200 feet from north to south and half again as wide. The arched ceiling peaks 40 feet overhead, and there are 3 stacks of precariously balanced stones that stand haphazardly as near the middle of the room. Along the west wall, you can see 3 piles of mangy furs. And as you are entering this room, you can see that they're also moving somewhat. And you hear the clatter of what sounds like dice.
Oh, I've got an idea. Thunder?
Yep.
I'd like to sneak up there.
Okay.
I still got telekinesis running.
Sure. Make a stealth check as you approach the large bedrolls. As you get closer, you realize you're actually closer to huge. And they smell really bad. As the dice come to land and you hear this voice, do you speak giant?
Let me check, because I think I do. I do not.
Okay. So you hear guttural language, some laughing, more guttural language. You can see what appears to be 3 huge humanoids that look kind of like this. They appear to be wrapped up in their bedrolls facing each other, playing a game of dice with dice that are about a foot on each side.
What game are they playing?
Make an insight check. It appears to be a basic form of craps.
All right. Does it look like they're betting anything?
Yes. You can see several, just heaps of gold coins that they're just, taking by the fistful, putting down before they roll the dice.
Who's the most authoritative looking?
There isn't really any visual distinction between them.
That's fair. Those are hill giants after all. They lack the culture. Yes, I should like to subtly use telekinesis to rig the game. One of those giants is going to start winning a concerning amount.
Okay. So yeah, you start manipulating the dice, and he begins to win, making happy grunting noises, the others making sad grunting noises. as he keeps grabbing more and more of the gold. Eventually, one of them springs to his feet and grabs a wooden club, pointing it menacingly at the one that's been winning, grunting out more angry-sounding noises. And that's when he realizes that they aren't alone.
Well, fuck.
Because you were just, like, you snuck up on them, but you know there really isn't any cover. So as soon as he stood up, what?
Wasn't there a bedroll?
Yeah, they're in the bedroll. They were on their stomachs in their bedrolls, facing each other, and he kind of snuck up behind them. But when he stood up, now he's actually looking in the room. There you are. And there is the party too, over by the entrance.
We weren't hidden by the entrance?
You were the only you. I said you guys entered the room, and then you're like, all right, I sneak forward towards the bedrolls.
Oh, fair enough, I guess.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's 100 feet away. Like it was a large enough distance that, you know, it's not entirely unreasonable that they didn't see or hear the party until he stood up, started making, and then you see him kind of pull up his club suddenly to his shoulder, while grunting out more sounds. The other two begin scrambling to their feet and grabbing their clubs. Do you do anything?
Do any of you guys know Giant? Guys, anyone here know Giant?
I do not.
I'm trying to look. No.
Yes. No. No. No.
So they're coming to their feet, grabbing their weapons. Do you do anything to Odysseus?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So they're giants. They're stupid. I mean, does it look like they're going to be actively hostile, or they're just, you know, surprised and arming themselves?
Make an insight check. Hard to tell. The one that was pointing his club at the other guy brought the club to his shoulder and is like standing there in like a really poor imitation of standing at attention.
So he's not actively moving or anything. All right. Well, we got a language barrier issue. I have an idea, Duo.
Yeah.
So Twidget kind of comes up next to Odysseus and pulls out a sack out of one of his sacks. And since Twidget's the smallest and least threatening, I'll start walking forward with this bag of 2,000 electrum pieces in my hand and just holding it over my head. And since, you know, I'm only 2 feet tall, that's like 3 feet off the ground. And I'll kind of jangle it so they know there's money in it.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
So make a persuasion check because I have disadvantage.
Come on, Twidget.
He reaches over, as if with his big meaty claw right towards you, Twidget, and grabs the sack. Do you resist him pulling it away?
Nope.
All right, yeah, he takes it. Jangle, jangle, jangle. He looks at
just like
he looks at the other two.
Stairs.
Okay, and he grunts some more noises at the other giants. There's more, and then they seem to pointedly face the western wall, and you hear really bad whistling.
Yes, I love it.
Nice.
Okay, yep, we go up. We go
Gentlemen,
down
let's
the
get
hall and
going.
go up. We didn't see you. I love it, Under. I love it.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, that's worth 2,000 electrum pieces.
That was a nice little touch.
Bribery. It works.
Well, considering they're moving around heaps of gold coins, I was like, well, they probably don't have Electrum. They might think it's cool.
Isn't Electrum typically gold colored?
Yes.
It's off. It's more white than gold.
It's lighter than gold. It's like a pale, like piss yellow.
Yeah. Gold is a very dark, dense yellow, whereas Electrum is more of a.
Let's get out of here before they maybe eyeball that too much.
No, I don't. I think they would know what Electrum is. They probably just don't have it to bet with.
Gentlemen, my wife just pulled up in the driveway, so I am off for the evening. Thank you for the
Tell her to go to a friend's
D&D.
house.
Would
See
love
you
to.
later, buddy.
Quickly,
Alright,
pretend
guys.
you were doing something that wasn't D&D.
No, she doesn't care about D&D, but I haven't seen her in like 5 days, so you know.
Fair enough.
Travel
Yes,
to
go
work
spend
and
time
stuff,
with her.
so-
All right.
Love
Well,
ya.
have a
See
good
ya.
night, guys.
Have a good night.
Take care, buddy. All right, bribery successful. We leave.
All right. Yeah, you open the doors that you know lead to the stairs. 20-foot wide stairs ascending to darkness.
At least they're not 20 feet tall. So even with 120 dark, that's still
Correct.
dark.
It is a longer set of stairs than 120 feet.
Up we go.
Okay. You.
Oh, what's our ascent angle?
Normal stairs. I think it's what 4x3.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 35 degrees, not 45 or anything crazy.
Right.
What do you mean? 45 is the optimal amount. I personally
No.
prefer my stairs to be 60 degrees.
Gilbert, I've
the
climbed
ladder.
60-foot degree stairs. No, that were actually stairs.
Guys,
Um,
it's a joke.
Oh, not only that, Gilbert, they were spiraling 60 degree stairs made of stone.
Oh god,
We
that's
use
cursed.
on ships. The stairs are upwards of 75 degrees. They are called ladder wells.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, it was actually a medieval tower that I was climbing.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, there were big warning signs because there's also no handrails. So there are like big warning signs that you can climb this. You're allowed to as a tourist. You're at your own risk, and there are no handholds.
They haven't invented them yet.
I
It's like
wonder how many old folks got defeated by those stairs.
I was the only one in a large group of people that ascended the stairs.
Bet it was a great view, though.
It was a great view. It was actually really cool and interesting at the top. It's just
Not fun.
no. It's just the stairs were a little sketch, and if I was, not, if I was terribly out of shape or if I had physical issues, I could definitely see you would not want to try to climb those stairs. Because honestly, climbing them wasn't the problem. It's the descent.
down?
Yeah, it's the descent that's an issue.
It's always the descent in my experience.
I ended up going
I'm done.
down backwards because I felt that would be safer because I could use my hands to grab the stairs if I started to slip.
Mhm.
Well, and you can lean forward, and your feet are positioned correctly to
Yeah.
use your center of gravity to lock you in.
Exactly.
Yep.
I can do one that's slightly more cursed. I had an opportunity once to get into a pipe organ, like full size one, like with massive internals. These things are fucking huge, but they're also really cramped. So they had, in order to accommodate some of the piping, an alternate step stairwell that was also in a half spiral configuration.
The fuck?
Hey, if it works, right?
Fucking insane is what that is.
If you ever get the chance to go on one of those, though, I recommend it. It's really cool.
All right.
All right, yeah. 200 feet long, these stairs go. As you begin to reach the top, those of you with dark vision, because it's an unlit area you're going to, can see that the ceiling in the room that the stairs go to is an arched ceiling some 20 feet above the top of the stairs. So I think it's Beta that's out in front. So Beta, as your head comes above the last step, you see a host of skeletons filling the 60-foot wide, 120-foot deep room in front of you. They appear to be set in ranks. 3 columns. Sorry, I'm just trying to do the math in my head here because of how they said it's split up. Basically, there are 30 skeletons in this room, standing still, facing to your left. At the left of the room, as if in facing the skeletons, as if like they're like in charge of these guys, you can see 8 decaying bodies also standing at attention, but facing the skeletons. Whereas like they're facing south, the skeletons are facing north. You are facing east as you come up these stairs. So you're looking like sideways across these ranks.
Do they seem to
How? Oh, sorry. What?
Do they seem to have noticed us?
Well, you're standing there, like you're still on the stairs. Like your head has just kind of gotten to the point where you can see into the room, and they don't appear to have taken any notice of you or taken any actions. They're just standing stock still. I mean, these are like, if they weren't skeletons, you would think they would be statues.
Mm-hmm. All right, folks, give me a second to look at my spell list. Okay. How wide are the stairs?
20 feet.
Okay. Guys? Fea. Sorry, Fea. Not Fea. I apologize. Beta. Do you have the ability to create water?
No.
Like you don't have the spell prepared, or you don't know how?
I don't know how.
Aren't you a cleric?
No.
No, he's not a cleric.
Useless cleric.
Not a cleric. Cleric's on Monday night.
If you're a healer, you're a cleric, and you're not a cleric, so useless cleric. All right.
I can create water, but it'll take a while. And Twitcher pulls out a tea kettle.
Okay. So, guys, I have an idea. Between soap, some water,
You want to give the skeletons a bath?
not quite. Slip and
Why
slide
not?
down the stairs.
Why not flasks of oil?
We can use that too. Alrighty. Yeah, let's do that. We'll make the stairs slick, but we'll do it in a manner that we can, proceed to try to get down the stairs.
Well, yeah, you just leave like a foot or two on the edge so you can walk up and down, but the majority of it's unsafe.
Exactly.
Okay. So how much oil do you have?
17 flasks.
Okay. How much of the stairs do you want to make slick? Like how?
10 flasks. So 27 flasks.
Oh, that's not including the 32, so 5 more that I have marked and denotated for using with lanterns to track lantern use. So I have a total of 22 flasks.
Right. Well, each flask, I think, can coat a 5x5 area.
Mm-hmm.
These are 20-foot wide stairs. So how much of the stairs do you want to coat in oil to make slick?
Ruffles, what do you think?
I think all 80 feet that we can. 10 feet wide down the center.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, so you do 10 feet wide down the center, leaving 2 5-foot paths on either side.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, and then all 32 flasks that we have access to 80 feet down.
Mm-hmm.
Lugging away for a few minutes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you spend like 20 minutes just pouring out flasks on the stairs, gradually making this 10-foot wide, 80-foot long set of slick stairs.
A little
Twitchy.
cherry on top. I put 3 bags of ball bearings down at the bottom of that.
Okay.
I think those are 5x5 too, right?
Yes.
So yeah, just one section, 5 foot by, the 10-foot width, 5 feet down, and then another 2 feet or so of stairs. The full 10-foot width, so like 7 feet of ball bearings.
Okay.
All right. And then should we just launch a sling bullet into the room and see who we peg in the head? What do these skeletons look armed with?
They have scraps of armor and a short sword.
One more, Gilbert. One more thing.
Oh.
What does the top of the stairs? You said is an archway that's 20 feet. What are the what is the trim or the molding like on the stair side? Is there somewhere I could get a python in?
Yes, there are gaps in the masonry. You could put a python in up there.
Okay. I string a steel wire across from our spider friend.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
And then quietly tap pythons in to hold it taut.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now we have a tripwire in front of an 80-foot slip and slide that ends in ball bearings.
And the wizard has multiple castings of fireball if that doesn't work.
Do you have any castings of illusion?
Minor illusion.
That would be enough.
For what?
Put something at the top of the stairs that they would be interested in chasing. And then they would, kind of sheep herd themselves down the stairs. If they all pursue it, we just stand off to the sides.
Minor illusion. You create a sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the duration.
Yeah, it just has to be enough for them to all start moving towards it. But, once the first ones are interacting with it, they're going to be tripping down the stairs, and the ones in the back will have, just be herd mentality following it. And we'll be standing on the sides.
Do we Bugs Bunny them?
You want to create an illusion of Bugs Bunny?
No, like you know how Bugs Bunny will pretend to be like a female of whatever it is that he's trying to bait?
Oh, yeah. So he makes an illusion of a sexy female skeleton.
Yes.
Okay. You make an illusion of a sexy female skeleton at the top of the stair. You hear the sound of 30 pairs of like feet marching in unison as the entire host of skeletons turns to face west. Do you do anything at this point?
Yeah, we begin falling back down the stairs, and I break the illusion with.
Okay.
Gotta bait them in after all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then you hear clink, 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 as you just see skeletons starting to swarm at the top of the stairs. And there is a sound like a guitar wire breaking. As you notice, these skeletons just begin kind of falling over and falling down the stairs. All of them. They're just lemoning themselves down these stairs as if to chase and attack something.
Yep.
As this tidal wave of bone, short swords, and armor scraps comes careening down the stairs, I need all three of you to make strength saving throws.
Twidget, no!
All right.
I got a fucking 10.
So Beta, you like brace yourself. They start pelting you, but you know because it's stairs, they don't have really any velocity. It's a struggle just to stay still. You can see Twidget and Duodecius, however, knocked off their feet and begin sliding down the stairs with the bones, the armor, and the weapons, falling all the way down the stairs, slamming into the closed doors at the bottom.
Y'all alright?
Duodecius and Twidget both take 31 points of bludgeoning damage. You are currently prone underneath the equivalent of 30 skeletons worth of bones, armor, and short swords.
1 hit point.
Point of question, Under.
Uh-huh.
That temp HP from the necrotic damage, does that go away after a long rest?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, then I'd be at full normal health. Okay. Yeah, then I'm fine. Well, bloodied, but fine.
I've got 1 hit point.
So did any of the skeletons survive?
No.
Okay. Well, I dig myself out.
They hit an average of 13 hit points each.
Telekinesis, help me.
I mean, they're loose. Like, this isn't like densely packed. You can just stand up and, stand there. The bottom of the stairs, it's just kind of like filled like a ball pit at a McDonald's with bones, armor, and swords.
I got an idea. This is gonna be stupid. Twidget takes all 30 swords and makes necklaces with them. 10 swords to each necklace.
Where are you going with this?
And then opens the door and kind of just pushes them through.
Okay. Yeah, you open the door. Clang! You hear some dice fall. Grunting questions. You close
Right.
the door.
Well, I push him through, and then I kind of like point from my shoulders down to my my navel, suggesting that these could be worn as necklaces, and then smile and wave and close the doors again.
Mm-hmm. You hear confused grunts, followed by footsteps. The clanging as your swords are picked up. More confused grunts. More footsteps away.
And we go up the stairs.
Yeah. You go up the stairs, rejoining Beta.
Ugh, these ventures real strange. Very stupid, me think.
So, now we have the room to ourselves.
Well, there's still the other 5.
Oh, yeah, the zombies also went down with the skeletons. Sorry. But they were unarmed, so they didn't have any equipment. They just fell to pieces from the bludgeoning.
Oh man, I was thinking they were like whites.
Nope, they were just zombie NPCs. Or NCOs.
Non-commissioned. Non-commissioned objects.
Non-commissioned undead. But yeah, as you guys get to the top of the stairs, there's a 60-foot wide room, 120 feet deep, arching ceiling 20 feet ahead. In the middle of the north wall to the left, you can see a 20-foot wide archway leading north. And in the northwest corner of the room, a 10-foot wide archway leading west.
Twidget, do you have enough string to tie all the loose bones together?
Twitch starts pulling balls of string out of his bag.
Just a hypothetical question under. If all those bones were tied together, would they constitute one object?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to make wind chimes.
No, I was. If we tied it all together, I could use telekinesis to just move it as one big mass.
I know. That's why I said no.
We
So
shall build the
continuous.
bone raft as they just lift us up the stairs with it.
Okay. So we going now? We leaving?
I'd like to take a short rest. I've got 1 hit point. Speaking of which, do you have any health potions?
I was going to say, do we want to stop or do we want to just chug health potions?
I'd like to, chug a couple potions and, stop for an hour.
Well, I have 7 on me. Do we want to stop or do we want to chug health potions? I don't want to do both. If we're stopping, we're going to use hit dice. If we want to not waste time, we can use the healing potion.
I mean, I can chug.
All right.
Chug.
I want at least 2 because I'm only at 8 HP. So you can have 5.
All right. 5, 2d4 plus 2.
I just
I'm counting
realized
off.
an orcish frat party would be something like 2 orcs, and they have to stab each other with daggers and twist them, while at the same time chugging health potions. And the one that can't chug fast enough dies, and is therefore the loser.
That is very orcish.
That's great.
I remember my orc college days. Well, I don't think the local market's going to want our loot, so we should probably go elsewhere. Where is the nearest other place?
A
Once we get
while
back to
away.
the surface. Yeah.
I mean, we still have to come back down.
Yeah, I know, but we also need to waste several days for me to get back to full.
That too.
So, if it's a couple of days journey, I mean, it'll be fine.
My biggest concern is what kind of reception will we have in town?
Why would we go back into town? We already know town's fucked.
Exactly.
Why would we go back into town?
To sort out the problem of it being fucked.
Not our problem.
But it's a fucked up town.
Are we getting paid?
Yes?
Kill everybody and loot the town? Okay, that makes sense.
Fair enough, though. We can handle the town later.
Yeah, so let's focus on getting to the surface. We have an idea of where we're going after. We stop for a moment and sip on some juice boxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, that's, half a minute, just chugging health potions.
Yep.
As you stand on the west wall of this large, empty chamber. 10-foot wide archway to your left in the northwest corner, heading west. 20-foot wide archway on the north wall, midway down, heading north.
Well, let's head up.
The ceiling is 20 feet above.
Like it ends in a ceiling?
You're in a room. There is an arched ceiling 20 feet above you.
Oh, and that's the exit?
You said you head up. I told you what is up.
Fucking smart ass. Okay, where are the stairs that go up?
Yes, you are at the top of the stairs that ascend into this room.
Oh, so we're just in a big fucking room?
Yes, they empty out into the middle of the western wall of this 60-foot wide, 120-foot long hallway. Or, I shouldn't say hallway, hall. The ceiling of the hall, 20 feet above, arched. Also on the western wall, in the northwest corner, facing west, is a 10-foot wide archway. And in the center of the northern wall is a 20-foot wide archway heading north. The south and east walls are solid, no openings.
Twidget, do you know what way is out?
No,
Because,
the map ends here. I don't have any more information beyond that map.
wait, how'd you guys get in?
A different way.
Mm-hmm.
We came through those portal rooms that we didn't want to try going back through because that just led to another fucking maze.
Gotcha.
We assumed you were brought down here a different way, and if you were on this side of the portal rooms, there must be another exit above, which is why we were looking for up. Found those stairs, found the cell, used the cell to reference the map, used the map to get here. Other than that, I have no more information, so it is dealer's choice for which of those two exits we use.
Which direction does the air smell less foul?
Make a perception check. Okay. So, the air out of that 10-foot wide archway to the west smells stale and dusty. To the north, that 20-foot wide hall has this stench of dog from it.
So our choices are musty and dog.
Dusty, not musty.
Dusty and dog. Okay. Well,
you tell me which of those smells better.
the dog, actually. To the dog we go.
Okay. You walk over to this 20-foot wide archway, which goes 20 feet north before opening up into a larger 100 by 100-foot room. This large hall has finished walls and ceiling. The floor is fitted with flagstone. The ceiling soars 30 feet overhead. Suspended from it, on a chain in the middle of the room, is a metal cage, perhaps 10 feet above the floor. A cute, orange-brown puppy dog is fast asleep on the floor of this cage. Standing at each of the cardinal compass points beneath the cage are 2 human warriors wielding scale mail and carrying shields and morning stars. From the north wall is half of a 10-foot-high, smooth black stone pyramid.
Can you run that description by me again, please?
Sure.
I want to make sure I have all of it.
100-foot square room. 30 ceiling 30 feet above head.
Mm-hmm.
In the center of the room, suspended from the ceiling on a chain, is a 10-foot by 10-foot by 10-foot cage, which is suspended 10 feet above the floor. Inside, you can see a cute orange-brown puppy that is currently fast asleep on the floor of the cage. Underneath the cage, standing at each of the cardinal compass points, are 2 human warriors, all wearing scale mail, carrying shields and morning stars, so 8 total. And you can see in the back of the room, Twitchett can see with his 120-foot dark vision, that jutting from the north wall, about 2/3 of the way to the eastern wall, is half of a 10-foot-high, smooth black stone pyramid.
Thoughts, Twidget?
Is there an exit?
You do not see any other way out of this room.
Then we don't need to be here. If we haven't been seen, let's leave.
All right, let's check out the dusty room.
All right. Well, the hall, it's actually a hallway, 10 feet wide, that goes 30 to 60, 80 feet before opening up into another room. This is just a straight 80-foot long, 10-foot wide hallway.
And the air of this hallway is dusty?
Yes.
Yeah, guys, I don't really think this is the way. If they were using it, it wouldn't smell like this.
Unless they didn't have a really good cleaning crew.
I don't know, the rest of the place has been...
Let me be clear. It smells dusty. It's not like there's a thick coating of dust on the floor. You asked about the smell.
Right.
Okay. I just wanted to be clear that it's not like there's an inch thick of dust on the floor.
Right. I'm more going off, in my experience, when you have that kind of dusty odor, it usually means there's not a lot of airflow or movement going in and out of it.
That doesn't mean it's not the way out. We're following the arrow that says way out, up. Behind door number 1 was a dead-end room with a combat encounter. Behind door number 2 is this hallway. There is no door number 3, Gilbert. I don't know what you're questioning.
We didn't really check behind the pyramid. If it's a pyramid, it's a 3-dimensional structure, so there can be stuff beyond it. But alright, let's keep going. We press forward.
Okay. So, yeah, as you get closer to the end of this hallway, you can see that on the other side of this room, which you can now tell is 40 feet across, is another 10-foot wide archway and hallway leading west. You can also see, as you get closer to the entrance of this room, that the walls of this chamber are smooth and finished, as is the ceiling. The floor is fitted with polished black tiles, and centered on the southern wall is an oval mirror perhaps 4 feet tall. The peak of the mirror's golden frame is fashioned into a skull. Motionless skeletons wearing bronze plate armor guard the left and right of this mirror, facing north. Each skeleton holds a greatsword, the point resting on the ground. The northern end of the room, opposite to the mirror, narrows from 40 feet to 20 feet, forming a 20 by 20 antechamber at the north end of the room. The wall at the north end appears to be plain stone. So, do you guys step into the room? This is what you would see at the entrance to this room.
I mean, don't see a reason why we shouldn't at least check it out. Ruffles? Mister?
We shall. Yeah.
Alright.
Gilbert, you're the party lead decision maker. You don't have to check with us for this stuff right now.
Okay.
Twidget is incapacitated and Beta is Beta.
I'm asking in case, there's an insight that you guys have that I don't have.
You really want to trust Twidget's insight?
Yes, actually. It's been
That's
surprisingly effective thus far in the campaign.
Ruffles' insight has been surprisingly effective.
I make no distinction. Inward, onward.
Okay. Well, as I assume you kept the same marching order, so Beta would be the first to step into the room. The skeletons swing their greatswords up into a two-handed grip, and you guys should roll initiative.
Mister?
Mister, you here? Mister?
Mister.
Fucking traitor.
Alright, well, Twidget, what do you do?
How many were there?
2.
Ooh. Great swords and armor?
Yes. Bronze plate, from the looks of it.
Distance?
From where you're positioned in the hall, this would be 10, 20, 25 feet.
Alright, I start kneecapping bitches.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Let's see, that is still in effect. So, we're just flat rolling. Actually, I'm gonna firebolt because I do more damage.
Okay.
I just have a slightly worse to hit. But I can still aim, so
That does not hit.
I can at least flat roll. Alright, that's it.
Yeah. Alright. Well, the skeletons will both advance, and will take swings at Twidget,
Okie doke.
since
Yo,
Beta's not
mister.
here.
Mister, you traitorous shit.
Sorry, what happened?
Roll
We're in
initiative.
combat.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think either of them hits Twidget with their greatswords.
They're used to bigger targets.
They are. Alright, Duodecius.
Alright. These are just skeletons in bronze armor.
Bronze plate wielding greatswords.
Oh, okay, hold on. Telekinesis. Object. If the object is being worn or carried by a creature, you must make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by the creature's strength check. If you succeed, you I can grab the item. So I'm taking that guy's sword.
Okay. Do they get advantage if they're holding it with two hands? Like, does the spell say that? No, I'm asking, does the spell say it? Sometimes they specify that.
It does not specify that.
Okay, then no, they don't.
Of it, it's just his strength versus
Right.
my end.
Like, if you were to use like the disarm attack, I think they get advantage on their check if they're holding it with two hands. Anyway, all right, so here's their check. You yoink the sword right out of the skeleton's hands.
It's mine now, bitch.
Anything else?
No, I've claimed his sword.
All right, Twitch it.
That's all I can do right now.
You're in melee with both skeletons.
Okay, well, I switch to the short sword. And I continue aiming for the kneecaps.
Okay, roll to hit. Are you going for the one with the sword or without?
With the sword.
Okay, that is a crit.
Crit wouldn't have changed that. Unfortunately, I can't fucking stack.
Fortunately not.
So 14 magical slashing.
All right, yeah, you.
Piercing. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you go in there's your piercing. You notice that it does not appear to be particularly effective.
Piercing, yeah.
Yep. As there was a bit of a blurring. There are now two skeletons standing there with great swords.
Like another one appeared?
Yes. More like it's split.
Ah. Interesting.
Another interesting thing is they both appear undamaged. Anything else on your turn?
Free action to scratch my head?
Okay. Beta?
How far are they from me?
All three skeletons are in melee with you.
Shit.
Two of them have great swords, the other has been disarmed, all wearing bronze plate armor.
Okay, well I'm gonna smack one of the skeletons.
Okay.
One without the sword, I'm gonna smack him.
Okay, roll to hit then. That hits.
Six points of magical radiant magical blunt damage.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it. And the skeleton shatters into dust along with its sword that was in Gilbert's grip.
No, the sword.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Skeletons. The one is going to take a swing at Beta. Does a 20 hit Beta?
I can shield it, it will not.
All right. The other swings at Twidget. Does a 22 hit Twidget?
Yes.
The sword deals 11 points of slashing damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. Duodecius.
I take his sword.
You grab another sword out of one of the skeleton's hands.
Hold on.
Yes, I rolled ones for both of these.
And I just rolled my total from last time. Wow.
Yeah, we literally just plucked the sword out of that one skeleton's hands. Anything else?
Mine. No, that's it.
All right. Twidget.
I just realized all disadvantages are the same, so I'm going to start firebolting from point blank.
Okay. Well, roll to hit. I assume you're aiming so that you cancel that.
Yep, so I'm canceling out the disadvantage that I already have.
You're going for the one with the sword or without?
With the sword.
Okay.
Nope.
You missed him. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Beta.
I'm gonna smash the one that Gilbert took the sword away from.
Okay, roll to hit. You miss.
Dang.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, skeleton. Skeleton with the sword is going to try to stab Twitch it. Does a 12 hit Twitch it?
No.
All right, the other's going to look up at its sword and look over at Duodecius. And it's going to walk up to Duodecius, provoking an attack of opportunity from Sister Beta. It's still in your zone of control, Twitch it.
Mhm.
As Beta misses, it walks up, and it is going to try and punch Duodecius. And misses. Duodecius. One is in melee with you. The one that you took the sword from.
I imagine he is. Let's see, what kind of wizardy bullshit do I want to do to him? Is there a rock nearby?
There are some small, like, pebbles.
No. Shocking grasp.
Okay, roll to hit. Miss.
Wait, he's in heavy armor, isn't he?
Yes.
I should be at advantage for that.
Okay. Yeah, he's in bronze plate.
14 misses.
Yeah. Anything else?
Nay.
All right, Twitch it.
Continue with the point blank.
All right, at sword or without sword?
The one at sword is... Yeah, they're still both... Yeah, at sword.
Okay, with the sword. Got it. Miss.
One of these days.
Yeah, one of these days you guys will manage to hit it. All right, Sister Beta. Which one are you taking the one with the sword and melee with you, or moving to get the one without the sword?
I'm gonna get the one with melee with me.
Okay. That hits. Magical blunt. It turns to dust.
Including the sword I stole?
No, this is the one that still had its sword. The one without the sword is over by you, Duodecius. This is the one by Beta. Anything else, Beta?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, he wants his sword back, so he's going to punch the wizard that took it. Does a 19 hit you?
You know, that would hit me if I didn't have shield.
You could just hear the bone grinding scream of fury. Duodecius, it is your turn.
All right. Does this sword have a pommel that can be unscrewed?
Yes.
I step away from him, provoking
Okay.
an attack of opportunity.
Which he will take. Does a 21 hit you?
I'm not wasting another spell slot. Sure.
Okay. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need a concentration check on telekinesis. All right. So yeah, you step away.
I can't focus on my spells very well when I get punched. All right. Yep. So I back up. I take the pommel off the sword, I put that in my sling, and I hit him with it.
Okay. You like just unscrew it. You put it in your sling, you whip it around a little bit and throw it at him. Roll to hit. Hit.
Four points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him. And for a moment, it looks like the skeleton is near death as he blurs. And there are now two skeletons there, both with greatswords, unharmed.
Wait, but I have a sword.
There are 3 swords now.
Oh no, it's Bigfoot's skeleton.
So the skeleton that had no sword now has 2 swords.
Well, now there are 2 skeletons, each with their own sword.
And they're blurry.
No, the blurring effect was when they split into these 2 new skeletons.
Okay. Are they bloodied?
No, they are unharmed.
Interesting.
Anything else?
You missed that the first time it happened?
Yes, actually. No, that's it.
Alright, twitch it.
Try and try again.
Yeah. They're still in melee with you.
Not that it matters.
Missed. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, Sister Beta.
There's one left, right?
There are 2 left. Over by between Twidget and Duodecius.
I'm gonna move over and hit another one over there.
Alright. You move over, you hit them. Roll to hit. That hits one of them.
Six points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it turns to dust. As does the sword in Gilbert's telekinesis.
Well, that's not my telekinesis. I'm holding it. It's mine.
The sword in in the telekinesis turned to dust as well.
No!
There's only one skeleton remaining with the sword.
You bastard!
Anything else, Beta?
No, that's it.
Alright. Well, this skeleton is going to turn and try to hit you since you're the one that's like knocking them all off easily. Does an 11 hit Beta?
No.
Alright, Duodecius.
I see that sword.
Uh-huh.
I take that sword.
Oh, this one might be wise to your tricks. He is. He holds onto his sword.
That's all.
Alright, twitch it.
Well, we're gonna just keep trying this song and dance.
Okay, you still miss.
And we continue singing and we continue dancing throughout.
Alright, Beta.
We'll hit the last skeleton, I guess.
Alright, roll to hit then. Uh-huh, that's a hit. As you turn it to dust.
Yay!
And you guys are out of initiative.
Under that dust that made up his sword,
Uh-huh.
I take it.
Okay. Now you pile in some of this dust. Has a sandy consistency. Yeah. So yeah, you guys can see this 40-foot across, 50-foot long chamber. Smooth and finished black stone for the floor and walls. Centered on the south wall is an oval mirror about 4 feet tall, the peak of which is formed into a skull. Peak of the frame, I should say. The golden frame fashioned into a skull. On the opposite side of the chamber is another 10-foot wide hall leading west. The north end of the hall, opposite the mirror, is a 20 by 20 antechamber kind of attached to the north end of it, where it narrows down.
Actually, gents, I gotta take a second and use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Well, I'm gonna go have a proper cigarette then. Ugh. All right, Under. You want to run through that description again one more time?
Okay. So the walls of this 40 by 50 foot chamber are smooth and finished, as is the ceiling. The floor is fitted with polished black tile. Centered on the southern wall is an oval mirror, perhaps 4 feet tall. The peak of the mirror's golden frame is fashioned into the image of a skull. On the opposite side of the room from you is a 10-foot wide archway, leading to a 10-foot wide hall going west. At the northern end of the room is a 20 by 20 foot antechamber, just kind of sitting there, like it's not part of the room proper, but it's visible
a
from your
little
location.
stubby.
Yeah, like it goes from 40 by 50 to 20 by 20. There's no wall between those two sections.
Yeah, just a little stub alcove.
The black tile does continue into that chamber, though.
Okay. Well, probably the mirror would be the most interesting thing.
Okay.
Gilbert, let's go check out this mirror. South wall, there's a gold frame mirror with a skull on top. It's about 4 feet tall.
That sounds suspicious and dangerous as hell. Let's go.
All right, you guys approach the mirror. As you stand in front of the mirror, gazing into its depths, Twidget, you see yourself reflecting in this mirror, and also this room, and the rest of the party behind you.
You had me going there for a second. I see myself. Where's everybody else? It's an anti-vampire mirror. Twitch's been hallucinating for the last week now.
Yeah, none of us are real.
This whole campaign is taking place in Twitch's head. He's still standing in front of that plinth on the island. Or not the island, but...
Not even that. He hasn't actually left the Order on his first mission. This is all like a
not
dream.
a daydream or a
They drugged you to give you a training exercise.
He's so excited for his first assignment tomorrow morning.
All right. Do I have? I don't think I have. I do not have. Gilbert, detect magic.
I use the power of detect magic to detect the magic under.
Okay. There is some magic, not on the mirror itself, but like between the mirror and the wall behind it. It is a transmutation.
Yeah, we don't have that stuff yet.
All right. I'd like to flank to the side of the mirror.
Okay. You flank to the side of the mirror.
I cast Identify and I touch the mirror frame.
Okay.
Ritual cast.
Yeah, you ritual cast. So, it looks like somebody did something that caused the wall to kind of transmute and grip the mirror. And Identify tells you that Dispel Magic should be sufficient to release the mirror from the wall.
I cast. Wait. It's just attached to the wall?
Yes.
Is this like a valuable mirror?
It is a 4-foot, like, major axis oval mirror. It is worth, assuming that the frame is just gilded, it is worth about 1,000 gold pieces. As you realize it is in fact a polished silver mirror.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned dispelling the magic.
Uh-huh.
Because I issue a cease and desist order to the magic on that mirror.
Okay. You will, however, have to make your Dispel Magic check.
Oh. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see how that goes.
All right, the mirror falls off the wall.
We would like to stop it.
Yeah, you grab it. Yeah, you have a polished silver mirror with a gilded gold frame, with a skull kind of formed at the top of it. It is worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Ruffles, do you have that for our loot tracking?
Yes, I can put that in.
Awesome.
Like,
Much thanks.
behind the mirror on the wall is a slightly brighter oval of stone.
Is there
Run that
anything
by me
special
again?
that I need to track this, or is it just our object?
Technically, it's a material component, but yeah, you could treat it as an art object.
Like a scrying mirror.
Yeah, you could use
1,000
this as a
gold pieces,
scrying
yeah.
mirror.
1,000 gold value, reflective surface. No, not gullible, gilded.
With a gullible frame. Believes whatever you tell it.
Fucking autocorrect. Okie dokie. So the slightly it's just because of the magic, whatever was holding it. It's just shiny because of that.
It's not shiny. It's more like if you have something hung up on the wall for a very long period of time, and therefore prevents that part of the wall from oxidizing or being exposed to light sources, and then you pull it down, it leaves a bit of a bright spot on the wall.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, there is also a 20 by 20 attached antechamber to the north, Gilbert. I didn't think that I seen anything in there that was worth taking a look, but we can wander around in there and see if there's anything not so obvious.
Indeed. Let's look for the not obvious.
Okay, well, give me an investigation check.
Help and
I
bless.
can help. Well, I don't know if he wants to waste a spell slot, but it's up to him.
Guidance, I mean, Beta guidance.
All right, so you're looking around, and you notice a faint, like, outline where there's like the mortar doesn't quite look right on this northern wall. And as you're looking, you realize that it is in fact a secret door with a brick that looks to be like a button you could push that might release a latch mechanism.
No signs of traps.
You did not find any signs of traps.
Push the button.
We push the button.
You hear a clunk in the wall.
Push the wall.
The wall begins to spin on a central axis, as if an unlocked secret wall. As you spin it, you reveal a chamber beyond, a finished hall with polished inlaid black marble tile floor. The east and west walls are decorated with engravings depicting a serpent-like deity wreaking chaos and destruction. 5 rows of varnished oak pews, divided equidistantly by 2 walkways, occupy the area in front of you, past a large statue facing away from you. There are 4 gold braziers, 2 to the left and 2 to the right, providing flickering illumination of the area. And the back and in front of you is an 8-foot-tall statue of a heroically proportioned human male with the head of a jackal and scaly skin facing north. On the far side of the chamber, you can see 3 20-foot-wide archways leading north. The ones to the left and right look to be hallways. The one in the center is a set of stairs ascending.
Stairs going up.
Do we want to fuck around with this room?
We can. But I was just saying, oh, stairs going up. That's a good thing.
It is. But do we just want to go to it, or do we want to fuck around with the room?
I mean, nothing hostile in here. And it's on the way. I'm not bloodied.
Alright, yeah, we check out the room.
Okay. Well, make an investigation check as you begin poking about this secret temple.
Guidance beta?
Yeah.
All right.
What if I didn't want to help? I'm kidding.
Twidget, you will get over here and you will assist in the investigation.
I'm tired.
Okay. So you begin checking about. The braziers are gold inlaid with silver filigree and are worth 500 gold each. The statue, which you can now see from the front, to Odysseus especially would recognize a statue as something you saw deeper down in the dungeon, is a depiction of Set, and is made of solid serpentine and has 1,000 malachite scales set into the stone, each scale worth 25 gold. The statue's eyes appear to be yellow topazes worth 500 gold each, and seem to glimmer and glow in the light with their own inner light.
Detect magic, ritual cast.
Sure. You detect magic. Those eyes, those gems, are glowing with necromancy. And the 4 braziers are not magical.
Mm-hmm.
Also, as you step into the room past the statue, you hear a click. And you see the wall kind of spin back to kind of lay flush, and the curtain, and a curtain kind of like closes, forming like a nice curtainy wall behind the statue, hiding the wall from sight.
Oh, that way the temple doesn't have an obnoxious, like, unsightly door stuck in the middle of it?
Right. It's almost like that's why no one noticed it the first time you guys came to this room. Like, Twidget and Beta would recognize this room. You have been here before.
Oh.
Well, I'd like to approach the statue from behind and ritual cast Identify on it.
Okay. You cast Identify on the statue. Everyone, in your mind, so not in the air, hears an echoing laugh as the eyes of the statue explode in yellow lightning bolts, which strike the middle of the room, destroying the oaken pews, and leaving in their wake. Let's see, they should be leaving 2 humanoid-shaped figures in dark plate mail with a shield and a wicked-looking sword. Their heads, unarmored, they have no helmet, appear to be shaped like jackals, their heads glowing an ominous red. You guys should roll initiative. Identify did not tell you anything, by the way.
Good to know.
Twidget, Beta. Minister. Ah, there you are.
I'm going, sorry.
These guys I actually have a picture of.
Awesome.
All right, Twidget, what do you do?
Oh, I go first? Jesus.
Yes.
I would like to shoot whatever one's closest.
Okay.
Firebolt.
All right, you do that. Anything else? Oh, roll a hit. We'll just ignore that.
You're already assuming I miss?
Yes. Oh shit, you
I
hit.
didn't miss. I didn't miss. You should assume I miss every time, so I hit all the time. Alright, 11 fire damage, and nope, nothing else.
All right. It does not appear to be particularly effective. All right, these guys are going to move forward. Well, that one's going to run right up to you, Twidget, and attack you with a sword.
Okay.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
No 11.
Deals 10 points of slashing damage to you.
Okay, uncanny dodge.
All right. The other one's going to run up to Sister Beta and swing its sword at her twice. Does a 17 hit Beta?
No.
Okay. That is it for them. Sister Beta.
I'm gonna whack one up.
All right. Well, the one in melee with you, presumably?
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Okay. Roll to hit. Miss.
Damn.
Anything else?
No.
Duo Decius.
Alrighty. Here's a question under for how telekinesis can be used. Holding an action to use telekinesis, it lets me, like, say, try to grab an object off a person.
Okay, yeah.
Is it possible for me to use this, say, like, hold the action and use it to interfere with an attacker trying to hit someone?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, the next one that tries to attack a party member, I'm going to use that telekinesis and try to fuck them up.
Okay, yeah. That'll basically be giving them disadvantage on their attacks.
Alrighty.
All right. Twidget.
I shoot the guy in my face. I don't shoot the guy in my face.
Yeah, miss.
I smile.
Yeah. Well, this guy in front of Twitch is going to go for him. Are you going to use your thing on him, Gilbert?
Yep. I'm
All
trying
right.
to fuck up his swing.
Which imposes disadvantage.
Nope.
Yeah, he misses. The other guy goes for Sister Beta.
All right.
Does a 21 hit Sister Beta?
Yes.
Okay, that's wrong.
I was gonna say, holy fuck.
It does 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh, yeah,
It's a little different.
I like it.
And it is your turn, Beta.
Guess I will whack him again.
All right, roll to hit. That hits.
.5 magical bludgeoning damage.
All right, yeah, you hurt him.
And I'm done.
Okay. Do Odysseus.
Alrighty. You know what? I'm just gonna steal that guy's sword.
Which one?
Actually, you know what? Is his shield a viable target? As far as I can tell, it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys been having trouble hitting these guys? Fuck it. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, but it's not for a matter of trying. I just suck right now.
Yeah, I steal that guy's shield.
Which guy?
That's mine.
Twidget or Beta?
The one in front of Twidget.
Okay. Well, he tries to keep a hold of it. You grab his shield.
Yeah, it just flies over to me. I'm just gonna fucking put that on the back.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do. It's a whole action.
All right. Twidget.
Well, I continue trying to roast this gentleman's chestnuts.
Mm-hmm.
I do not roast his chestnuts.
Yep. Yeah. You give him a pleasant warming sensation. He pats you on the head and thanks. All right. He is actually does not like that Duodecius has stolen his shield, and is going to stop trying to murder the child, and is instead going to move over to Duodecius. This will provoke an attack of opportunity from Twidget.
Okie doke. I'll take it with the short sword.
Miss.
All right.
He is then going to swing his sword at you, Duodecius.
You can try. I'm pretty dodgy.
And he missed.
Yeah.
The other guy continues trying to beat on Sister Beta. And misses. Alright, Sister Beta. Yes, sir.
I'm swinging at him again.
Roll to hit. A 20 hits him.
.10 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Alright, that bloodies him.
Yay!
Alright, Duodecius.
How heavy does the statue look?
It's a 8-foot tall stone statue.
Over
It
1,000.
it looks like it's like weighs a ton.
All right. You said there's a curtain.
Yes.
Okay. Is the curtain and this guy attacking me within 30 feet of each other?
Yes.
Then the curtain attacks him. Telekinesis.
Okay.
Trying to. I'm making a curtain call for him. He's getting wrapped up.
Okay. Make a intelligence attack roll. Just a d20 plus your int mod. Are you proficient with improvised weapons?
I am not.
Okay, then you don't get proficiency for this. So I don't think this is something that's listed in telekinesis.
Strictly speaking, no. It's
Yeah.
mostly like fucking around. This is advanced fucking.
Right, yeah, I'm just making sure that it didn't have rules for it. So we're just gonna make some shit up. And oh shit, you yeah, you crit him. It doesn't do any damage, but it does wrap around him. He's now blinded and restrained. Anything else?
No. I step away a couple feet.
Yep. Twidget.
So I'm just chilling here, eh?
Yep. Yeah, he ran past you basically. You weren't doing anything to him, so he just ignored you.
Okay. Well, I start shooting the other one.
All right. Yeah, you start shooting the one by Sister Beta. Roll to hit. Miss.
I do the whole Spider-Man thing to make sure it's working.
I mean, bolts of fire are coming out. You're just not hitting your target.
Yep.
It's like your sights are off. All right. These guys. So the one you've wrapped up, Duodecius.
Yes.
The curtain collapses to the ground. There's nothing there.
Interesting.
Sister Beta, the one in front of you, is going to take a couple of swings.
He raged quit.
Does a 20 hit Sister Beta?
Yes.
16, no?
No.
All right, that is 10 points of slashing damage. And it is now your turn.
I'm gonna hit the one that hit me, I guess.
Okay, roll to hit. Miss.
Yeah. As a bonus action, I am going to I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Duodecius.
One second. Alrighty. So the one who I had wrapped up in the drape is gone?
Yes. Like
How far away is the other one?
15 feet from you.
Fuck it, he gets curtain called.
All right. The curtain whips over to him. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Same thing. D20 plus your intelligence mod. And wraps around him, restraining and blinding him. You also notice that on the ground where that drape was, Duodecius, is a rather large-looking snake. Think like a python.
I look at the snake. I don't remember what rule, but it's on the evil overlord list. Turning into a snake never helps.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Twidget.
Oh, that's me. There's a snake.
There's a snake.
I want some roasted snake.
All right. You hit the roasted snake. Well, soon to be roasted. Roll damage. The snake is bloodied.
Excellent. That's it.
All right. The snake. Well, it does not like getting burned, Twidget, as it slithers over to you and tries to take a bite out of you. Does a 25 hit you?
I'm gonna go with yes.
All right. You take 9 points of piercing damage, and I need a con save versus poison. fail and take 13 points of poison damage.
So, 4 uncanny dodge. Does that all count as one attack?
Yeah.
Like, is that just 22 damage? Okay.
Yeah, you could have it down to 11 total.
Okay.
All right, and the one in the wrapping is going to attempt to tear the wrapping off. So, Gilbert, it is contesting against your spellcasting ability. It fails to unwrap itself. Sister Beta.
Saw whacked one still left.
All right, well, it is blind and restrained, so you have advantage on your attack roll. That hits. All right, it is looking to be near death.
And that's it for me.
Do it, Esius.
All right. So we got our death guy wrapped up in a blanket.
Yes, that you're holding that blanket tight with telekinesis.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go up to that one because it's curtains for him. Shock and grasp.
All right, you have advantage on your roll to hit. Hit.
7 lightning.
Ineffective.
The more you know. The more you know, I say, as I remember that these guys are immune to elemental. Oh, well, the buzzer got excited. It happens.
All right. Twidget. Snake in melee.
Still looking to cook breakfast.
Hit.
Apparently I can hit the fucking snake.
The snake.
16 bloodied it.
Yeah, it dies. It is just roasted. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna try and get out from the wrapping. Gilbert, it's contesting your spellcasting ability.
I don't know if I'd call that contesting.
I mean, if Gilbert rolled a nat 1, he would have been able to unwrap himself, but he didn't. Sister Beta.
Guess I'll whack him again.
All right, roll to hit. Miss. You have advantage, though. Still a miss. All right, do it, Decius.
You know what? I pull out my wizard gun. Magic missile.
Okay.
Or rather, I show him my permit for my wizard gun. I'm using a spell scroll.
All right. They strike unerringly, destroying the monster as it turns to ash. You guys are out of initiative. And I think that we will call it here this evening.